Yeah, he goes, how do you know? I'm like, they made sure you got this football back. I mean, they emailed you everybody. Yeah. And I walked in and they were like, hey, I thought that's a pretty darn important football. I don't know. How do you know? That's very nice. Yeah. Terrific song.
She's one of the next. Her and I made research on the right and talked to Maran while I said kind of like
No one likes their team. Not even fans. No one likes their
go around until you see a vent marker. Yes, I like where you're ready for. So it's behind. Oh, okay.
Lowe's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, look for the orange mark. It looks like standard.
Okay.
We're parked right next to it.
I see them setting up for national. They should be coming. Here they come.
We are right on the 50. We are
Might as well.
make sure you're right now.
Here's a little.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 2025 MSBOA District 11 Marching Band Festival hosted by Vicksburg High School. This district includes Branch, Calhoun, Kalamazoo, and St. Joseph counties. District 11 is one of 15 districts in the state of Michigan. The Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association is comprised of secondary schools organized into districts. It is a professional organization founded for the purpose of improving and promoting instrumental music in the schools of the state of Michigan. This is accomplished through a program of clinics, workshops, and festivals. Tonight's Marching Band Festival is one of many such festivals sponsored each year. The bands performing here tonight are not competing with each other, but are performing to be evaluated against standards of excellence set by the MSBOA, and each band will receive ratings that range from Division 1 to Division 5, with a Division 1 rating representing a superior level of performance. These performances are divided into 3 main categories: music, marching, and general effect showmanship. Each band receives a rating from an adjudicator in each category, resulting in a final overall rating. At the end of the final festival performance, drum majors from each performing band will assemble on the track for the presentation of awards. Tonight's festival adjudicators are Amy Granda, judging music, Kevin Court, judging marching, and David Funk, judging general effect showmanship. Additionally, we have non-judged evaluation in 2 areas, which do not affect or influence the caption ratings or final rating. Nate Taylor providing percussion commentary, and Lynn Funk providing color guard commentary. Let's show our appreciation for tonight's panel by giving them a big round of applause. On behalf of MSBOA and Vicksburg High School, we hope you enjoy watching these fine bands and the many students who are participating in this festival event. Finally, MSBOA extends a special thank you to Ben Rozier, Jim Bennett, and the Vicksburg Band Boosters for sponsoring tonight's event, as well as Vicksburg High School for hosting tonight's festival. Thank you. And now we invite you to stand as you are able. Remove your hats and join us as we honor our country with the playing of the national anthem performed by members of the Vicksburg High School Marching Band. Tonight's event is being recorded and live streamed by the team from Great Event Video Productions, who will also be streaming the upcoming 10th annual Vicksburg Bulldog Marching Invitational coming up this Saturday, October 11th. Check out the VicksburgBands.com website for more info and to see the expanded concessions and food truck menu. And additional info about this year's Drumline Showcase with Otsego, as well as the schedule of performances in our full list of sponsors. We've got some good eats for you tonight as well. We invite you to stop by the food truck corner on the east side of the grandstand as you face the field that's to the right. Head on down there. Check out the Fair Foods from Iveson Concessions to get your fill of sweet treats and all those favorite Fair Foods. If you head down the seats here and head to your left, we have another concession stand down there. You'll find some delicious Biggity coffee and hot cocoa, some popcorn provided by Celebration Cinema at Crossroads and IMAX. You'll also find the restrooms there. We also have a live shout-out table set up down there, which are available for purchase. Those are $5 per shout-out. So you can send a message to your favorite band member or director. We will read those between performances.
Oh. 94, 95. Yeah, missed
For
me by 2
Coachman?
years. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you marched with my sisters, Shelly and Marianne Evans. Yeah, I'm Shelly's twin brother. Yeah, I met you at Big Loud Live at Kalamazoo 10 a couple years ago.
I know, we had to go to Fort Wayne and then they screwed up this year. They put us in a theater, the wrong theater, and we missed like the first 45 minutes of the show. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, good to see you.
Let me say if you wanted to choose around or not. Yeah, it would have been crowded.
We will start off our evening festival performances with bands in Class D. Now entering the field in Class D is the White Pigeon High School Marching Band, directed by Don O'Donnell. The White Pigeon Chiefs Marching Band proudly presents our 2025 show titled Latin Fire. Latin music is full of energy, drama, and driving rhythms. This afternoon we present music made popular by Tito Puente and Carlos Santana. Tito Puente received the Billboard Latin Music Lifetime Achievement Award, the National Medal of Arts, and was inducted into the International Latin Music Hall of Fame. Rolling Stone named Carlos Santana one of the greatest guitar players of all time. He's won 10 Grammy Awards, 3 Latin Grammy Awards, and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. For your toe-tapping enjoyment, here now we present Evil Ways, Oye, Como Va, Smooth, and the marching band classic A La Gueña. Drum major, City Hall, is the band ready? Then let's start cooking! trumpet soloist was Claire Losey. Our featured quartet included Jaden Zambrano, Isaac Doublestein, Kaylin George, and Mia Doublestein. Don O'Donnell is the director, and our chief instructor is Marge Cade. Our drill writer is Mark Heather. The band would like to thank our superintendent, Shelley McBride, and the entire administration for their tremendous support of our band program. We'd also like to thank everyone here at Vicksburg for hosting us today. Let's hear it one more time for the White Pigeon Chiefs marching band. Next up in Class B, in a few moments will be Hackett Catholic Prep Irish Marching Band, but we do have shout-outs before we do that. I thought I only had one, and then a second one just came running up here. If you pay that $5 for a shout-out, they will make sure it gets into my hands to be announced. Our first shout-out is to the Marching Mighty Irish. Go band! And all that jazz. Next shout out is for Darla's band. Your tiniest fan is excited to see you march today, especially the tuba. Go Irish! Love, Cecilia. As Hackett gets set here, we'd like to remind you about a few things. One, I want you to go get fed. We got a lot of good food here tonight. We've got Iverson's Concession, which is down on the east side of our grandstands. That's to your right. Head down there, they've got a bunch of sweet treats and favorite fair foods. Say that 3 times fast. Favorite fair foods. Down on the left-hand side of our grandstand, we've got some more concessions serving big coffee, hot cocoa, and popcorn provided by Celebration Cinema here in Portage at the Crossroads Mall. You'll also find your restrooms down on the left-hand side, the west side of the grandstand. Also a reminder that tonight's event is being recorded and live streamed from the great team titled Great Event Video Productions. If you're interested in that at all, head on over to YouTube and search Big Red Machine. Again, YouTube, check out Big Red Machine. You should be able to find it there. So if you've got a loved one that's at home or down in Florida and saying, man, I wish I was in Michigan right now, checking out that awesome festival performance. Well, they can feel like they're right in the grandstands with you. Send them that link. They can watch it in real time or catch up with it later.
It's a lot simpler.
Hackett Catholic Prep is proud to present the Hackett Irish Marching Band. This season, the Hackett Band presents jazz fusion, rock, funk, rhythm and blues, featuring hits by bands from Chicago, Blood, Sweat and Tears, Tower Power, and Earth, Wind and Fire. Drum major Cullen McBride, is your band ready?
fun shout-outs. First one to Coden Ayerdi. We are proud of you. Love Mom, Mike, Grandma, and Grandma. Landon Johnson, aka Moose. We are very proud of you and we love you. Grandma and Grandpa. Sandra Corona, I'm so very proud of you. Love Mom. To Kennedy Rose, also known as Peanut Rose, we are so proud of you. Lots of love, Kate, Michaela, Mom, Dad, Jason. Landon Johnson, go symbol monkey. Let's go, Hugh. Love Mom and Dad. And finally, Layla Bernard, we are so proud of you and how hard you work to achieve your dreams. Keep on trucking. Love Mom, Dad, and Josie. For those not here at the very beginning of the festival, you may not know if you attend typical Saturday invitationals, but tonight's bands are not performing to compete against each other. Rather, they're performing to be evaluated against standards of excellence set by the MSBOA, and each band tonight will receive ratings that range from Division 1 to Division 5, with a Division 1 rating representing a superior level of performance. The performances are divided into three main categories: music, marching, and general effect showmanship. Each band will receive a rating from an adjudicator in each category, resulting in a final overall rating. At the end of the final festival performance, drum majors from each performing band will assemble on the track for the presentation of awards. and bikinis on top. This is Katy Perry's California Girls. The fresh breeze coming off the lake, and those long, winding dirt roads we travel on our journey. Let's bring this show to a close with Take Me Home Country Roads, featuring Clayton Tice, Aubrey Bullock, and Tony Lucio on trumpet. The band would like to thank the parents and members of the Quincy Music Boosters for all their help and assistance. The Quincy Music Boosters one of my favorite things, shout-outs. Got some shout-outs here. First one to Hazelbug. Go Hazel! We are so proud. Love you. Mom, Dad, Pigeon, Gracie, excuse me. Gina? Sorry if I mispronounced this one in chat. And then in quotes, ooh. To Jaylee Carr, Grandpa and Grandma are so very proud of you. Love you. To Abby Taylor, go Abby Boo! We love you. From Mom, Dad, Brooke, Evelyn, Bella, and Theo. To Georgia and Ellie Whitten, we are so proud of both of you. Love from Mom, Dad, brother, sister, and Grandma and Grandpa. Jaylee Carr, beyond proud of you. Congrats to your final year of high school. Love Mom, A, and Dad. To Sam Nichols, we are so proud of you and your accomplishments. Seniors class of 2026, baby. Love Mom, Dad, and why? New York, maybe? And again, Sam Nichols, you're my bald-headed bean. And for that, I am grateful. Love, Mom and Dad. Before our next band begins,
I think we can see into this time.
our festival adjudicators tonight are Amy Fronda, who's judging music, Kevin Port judging marching, and David Funk judging general effects showmanship. And additionally, we have non-judged evaluation in 2 areas which will not affect or influence the caption ratings or final ratings this evening. Those are Nate Taylor providing percussion commentary and Lynn Funk providing color guard commentary. For those of you in the stands, would you mind showing your appreciation for tonight's panel? Give them a big round. We'd also like to remind you that tonight's event is being recorded and live streamed by the team from Great Event Video Productions. They will also be streaming this Saturday's 10th annual Vicksburg Bulldog Marching Invitational. If you've got a loved one at home or down south somewhere who could not make it, shoot them a text, let them know to go to YouTube, look up Big Red Machine. Again, that's Big Red Machine on YouTube, and they'll be able to find tonight's performance being live streamed. Now entering the field in Class C is the Harper Creek High School Marching Band, directed by Brian Borders. Introducing the 2025 Harper Creek Marching Band. This year, the band is bringing their power and funky sounds to the field with their show that they call Big Noise. The band will start with the jazzy theme from Mind of Trombone, Shorty, Buck Jump. After that, the brass line will have their say by powering through the classic jazz rock fusion chart, Get It On, by Bill Chase with the trumpet section opening up wide to bring the noise. Next, the band will create the smoky sounds of the jazz clubs with the classic piece, Feelin' Good, made famous as a jazz standard by Nina Simone in 1965 and featuring T.J. Rupel on trumpet. And finally, in a race to the finish, the band will perform Show Me How You Burlesque by Christina Aguilera and featuring Carson Sorecco on alto sax. The 2025 drum major is Ryan Wolf. Ryan, is your band ready for festival performance? Then let's bring the noise! The assistant director is
taking the field is the award-winning Three Rivers High School Wildcat Marching Band. Musical selections include Roar, featuring mellophone soloist Peyton Curley, trumpet soloist Addison Ludwig, and color guard soloist Madison Mullen and Daisy George. Africa, featuring color guard soloist Aaron Fletcher, and brass quartet Addison Ludwig, Elizabeth Herrera Lopez, Peyton Curley, and Ashton Baker. Waka Waka, featuring our entire percussion section, drumline, front ensemble, and color guard duet with Aaron Fletcher and Shaylee Schnepp. And closing with Lion King. Drum majors Seth Mute and Annika Carter. Is your band ready? The field is yours.
another small concession stand where they are serving some Pigeon coffee, hot cocoa, popcorn provided by Celebration Cinema, Crossroads, and IMAX. We also have live shout-outs. Not too late to embarrass a band member or your favorite director. Tonight, head on down. Those are just $5 a piece. Now for our shout-outs for Madeline. This one to Natalie Coman. Hey, Natalie. Guess what? Chicken butt. Love Dad. Gabe Watson. Sure are proud of you, buds. Going to miss this next year. We love you so much. Super proud. Love Mom, Dad, and Faith. To Alexis Stoneman. Great job waving those hands. Love Dad. Anna Coleman, congratulations to our Wildcat senior, leader of the best pit crew in all of Michigan. Love Mom, Dad, and Emma. To Ryan, so proud of you. Do good. Can't read go, does it say Stinker? Go Stinker from Aiden and Houston. Love Mom. Hayden Richard Carr, go Hayden Richard Carr, you Sigma Riz with the 6-7 sauce, beat Alpha on the field. Keely, your awesome assistant. To Hayden Richard Carr, go Hunter, march your heart out and have tons of fun. Grammy, Papa, Team Carr, Madeline. Just Sophie Lovelace, we love you. Congrats on your senior year, it's gone by so fast. Love you, our favorite daughter, Mom and Daddy. And I'm not going to read the next part because it's to me. It's a great show. Anyway, to Emma, lock in. Nico and Zoe, we are so proud of both of you. Love always. Mom and Dad. To Alexis Grace Stoneman, to the best drum major daughter. I am so totally proud of you. Keep shining. Love Mom. And finally, to Haley Mount, whirl hard and have fun. Go Cats! Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Maran High School Marching Band. The Maran Marching Band is proud to present their 2025 production, Stained Glass, featuring the music of David Gillingham, Otterino Restiggy, Hosier and the Beatles. Drum majors, Alexis Stoneman, Gabriel Watson, and Viviana Patino. Is your band ready? Madeline High School Marching Band, you may take the field. Silver and Bill Boswell. Drum majors for this season are Alexis Stoughton, Gabriel Watson, Viviana Patino. Color guard captains are Brooklyn Simpson, Haley Mount, and Natalie Johncock. Featured performers in tonight's show were Jennifer Vales, Brandon Tenora, Bjorn Stolstad, Tiago Romeo, Cameron Ewan, and Duncan Ewan. Musical arrangements are by John Max McFarland, visual and drill design by Tyler Lindemeyer, and color art design by Bonnie Hazelton. Percussion instruction is provided by Jim Ripmaster and Pete Phillips. Wind and marching instruction by Pigeon and Sarah Rodriguez. Color guard instruction is by Bonnie Hazelton, Michaela Post, and Sarah Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. Well, what a beautiful evening this sure has turned out to be, hasn't it? We'd like to remind everybody that tonight's event was being recorded and live streamed by the team from Break Event Video Productions. If you'd like to check that out later, you can head on over to YouTube, look up Big Red Machine. Again, that's Big Red Machine on YouTube, and you'll be able to find tonight's performance. You'll be able to find tomorrow night's performance. The same thing will be happening tomorrow evening for some other schools. And then this Saturday is the 10th annual Golden Invitational. Thanks to our friends at Great Event Video Productions. They will be here again on Saturday, bringing all of this to you. Make sure you let the loved ones know if they're down in Florida, Arizona, California, over in Europe, perhaps on a cruise to Antarctica. They'll be able to tune in on YouTube. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the field for tonight's festival performance, Vicksburg's Big Red Machine! Arguably the greatest composer of all time, Ludwig Beethoven was a man of enigmatic contradictions, relentless passion, and deep walls. Aside from his timeless music, a vast disputed speculation is the mysterious, immortal, beloved letter found unaddressed upon his death. Ludwig's poetic and heartbreaking words, scribbled in pencil on 10 sheets of paper, have become the subject of books, plays, and film. This year's presentation will feature 6 pieces, all composed by Beethoven. Fur-Elise, Egmont Overture, Moonlight Sonata, Beethoven's 5th, Beethoven's 7th, and Ode to Joy. This heart-wrenching performance will tell the story of how love conquers all. Drum major, Madeline Eister, is your band ready for tonight's performance? Vicksburg High School proudly presents the Big Red Machine performing Immortal Beloved. this evening for attending the MSBOA District 11 Marching Band Festival, as well as the Vicksburg High School administration and staff, the Vicksburg Band Boosters Incorporated, and the Vicksburg Site Festival coordinator team. The MSBOA Marching Band Festival provides an avenue for evaluation of the marching band program against standards of excellence. The bands performing here tonight are not competing with each other, but are performing to be evaluated against standards of excellence set by the MSBOA. Each band will receive ratings that range from Division 1 to 5, with a Division 1 rating representing a superior level of performance. These performances are divided into three main categories: music, marching, and general effects showmanship. Each band receives a rating from an adjudicator in each category, resulting in a final overall rating. The evaluation system offers a sound educational experience for bands of Well, folks, the final ratings are in, and I'm sure you're all waiting with bated breath. So let's get moving on. Bands receiving a first or second division rating tonight will be given an award for their performance. Drum majors, thanks for making it to front and center for us. Drum majors, as your band is called, we invite you to step forward. Presenting the award tonight will be Ben Rozier, the director of Vicksburg Bands. And now for the results of tonight's festival performances. In Class D, the White Pigeon High School Marching Band, with a final rating of 1. In Class D, the Hackett Catholic Prep Irish Marching Band, with a final rating of 2. In Class D, the Quincy High School Marching Band, with a final rating of 1. In Class C, the Harper Creek High School Marching Band, with a final rating of 1. In Class B, the Three Rivers High School Marching Band, with a final rating of 1. In Class A, the Maran High School Marching Band with a final rating of 1. And finally in Class A, the Vicksburg High School Pigeon Machine with a final rating of 1.